We'll discuss about cloud technology. What is cloud? Basics. We won't discuss about advancement. What is the basics of a cloud concept? So data center services. It's a basic of cloud. Okay. If you see data center service is nothing but okay a room with full of servers. When one location is called a data center. Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
A, like one big space which is having good enough of air ventilation and good amount of number of servers will place network devices like servers hardware one place that is called a data center. Is it clear? One big enough of place you're maintaining with like number of servers and you're providing services to the some customers which is called a data center. Data center, you're maintaining some data within a center. It's a clear of definition. Is it clear about what is data center? Services
Yes,
means
sir.
you're offering services to the end users. That is a service. So you is it clear about what is data center? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In companies, no servers will have hundreds of servers. One network guy will be there. He will look into the networks. Okay. They will networking and all. They see these are the hard disk. They will keep into the racks and all. In general, in companies, they will use the blade servers. Is it clear? One blade servers will be there. Server like this is one blade server. A big server with individual servers. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 servers are placed into one big rack server, like blade server. Like how the blades are there, they will insert here. Is it clear? This
Yeah.
is called one of the HPE blade server, which contains like a C700 blade enclosure. 10 fans will be there. 6 power supplies. Okay. 2 LAN cards, yeah, 6 core processors will be there, 128 GB RAM. Okay. Then LAN cards, two will be there. Like if 2 power supplies are not working, 1 power supply will work. Redundancy will be there. Okay. In that way. Then each individual service will look like, okay, blade server. They will insert this rack. Okay. One rack will be there. They will insert the racks of servers like this. Okay. Hard disks and racks, they will insert like this within one share. So hard disk can be inserted, servers can be inserted like the mount rack. Okay, this is the server will look like. This is the blade they will insert into the particular complete a big server in the data center operations. Okay, it contains a chips and normal how the server or desktop look like the same way with the high end configurations will be there. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they will purchase one big amount of server, they can use it. Okay, come to here. Is it clear? The companies will use either HP or Dell servers. Okay, rack servers to mount it. This is one of the example of the things. So if you see, hardware will be there. In the data center, hardware will be there. On top of it, yeah, OS will install. On top of it, database, this application will install and use it accordingly. The companies. If you take about on-premises infrastructure in companies, year one they will have 1,000 servers. Year two they will have 2,000 users. Year 3 5,000 users. If something goes wrong, some servers, you need to have one more backup servers. After coming to your virtualization, you saved like how much cost? 50% of cost. Am I right? Of in terms of hardware. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Business requirement. What is your company's requirement is? The servers must be running all the time. Am I right? What
Yeah.
happens if it shut down for 1 hour? If Amazon server is down for 5 minutes, what happens?
Crores of loss.
Crores of loss. Red bus site is there. Our IRCTC app is not working for 1 hour. What happened? You may miss some journeys and lot of loss to the company, and you're not able to travel. Am I right?
Yeah.
Elasticity, fault tolerance means a backup. Scalability means you can expand like number of resources within the same. Like you can increase the RAM. You can increase the hard disk. That is scalability. Fault tolerance means high availability. That's also one of the backup things. Data center infrastructure. Why data center? Dedicated space, big amount of space, high bandwidth, good internet will be there, redundant power supply. So for data centers, no, they will have direct line from the power stations. Okay, because not like our home power, it won't go at any time. They will take two redundancies. Okay, they will take direct line from the who is giving the power supply. They will take a direct line so that no 24 by 7 most of the time. If there is no issues, there is no power cuts for that particular data center. Is it clear? They will maintain maybe solar and battery backups anyway, but it will not be done. But power supply will be there. Support availability, capacity planning, higher maintenance cost, more cost will be required. Time consumption, leadership expert. These are the data center infrastructure management who need to manage. Okay. For example, if you want to have a project, if you want to run 100 servers, how much money you need to invest? You need to recruit hardware team, hardware installing OS, lot of team is required, lot of even you need to have, you need to give, buy a good space for maintaining the servers. Am I right or wrong? For one small project you need to spend at least 50 lakhs or 30 lakhs at least to set up the hardware. Am I right? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you want to set up even a virtual infrastructure, you need to purchase some 4 to 5 servers, and you need to install a VMs. You need to recruit VMware team. You need to recruit 4 to 5 teams, right? And you need to buy one space, and you need to place the servers. You need to bear the internet cost. You need to bear the AC cost, power bills. Am I right? For if you want to keep a small company also, at least you need to spend, if it's a small also, 1 lakh to 5 lakhs you need to spend for all the things. At least if it's very small also. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
True,
So
sir.
that is what the data center infrastructure team will manage. Okay. Then what is a cloud service? A cloud service is a service made available to users on demand via internet from cloud computing provider servers. Means from, they are giving a service over an internet. It's called a cloud computing. It is called cloud. A cloud service is a service made available to users on demand via internet from a cloud computing provider servers. If they have some servers, they are providing a remote services via internet, is called a cloud service. Is it clear?
Yes.
So what is cloud computing then? A cloud computing is a delivery of computing services servers such as storage, database, networking, softwares, analytics, more over the internet. Means you are buying or selling, giving remote services via internet. That is called cloud computing. Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, clear, sir.
So cloud vendors, service provided. Azure is giving service. AWS is giving service. Google Cloud is there. IBM Cloud is there. Alibaba is there. A lot of vendors are there. Is nothing but if you have a data center, you can also provide a service to remote, and you can also charge. You can also become a cloud provider. For that to developing, what you need to have? If you have money with good amount of resources, then you can also provide one. You can also start one cloud service. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is a, see, Azure market is getting, initially the AWS is very popular nowadays. Azure is coming very great, so that it's crossing. It's a very old data, you can compare. Okay. So if you see cloud service models, if we have like IaaS, three models are available: IaaS, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Infrastructure as a service, nothing but admins will manage only what networking, storage, servers, virtualization will be managed by Microsoft. OS installation, applications will be installed by IT team. Okay. If you take about PaaS as service, each and everything will be managed by Microsoft. Only applications will be maintained by within the company. If you take up software as a service, each and everything will be managed by Microsoft only. You need to pay and go. Like how your Gmail is there. You're using the service from that is a SaaS service. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Same way. If you take about car as a service, if you own a car, what you need to do? It's like on-premises server. You need to buy a car. You need to put finance, depreciation, service, renewables, insurance, road tax, fuel, road tax. If you put a driver, each and everything will be you need to own. That is called an on-premises server. Everything will be managed. Client managed, managed by client, managed by service provider, nothing but Microsoft. If you see infrastructure as service means, for example, it's given in a clear example. If you leased a car, what happened? They will give one. You need to put one driver. Am I right? And you need to do road tax, fuel tax. What they will do? Finance and car depreciation will be managed by the vendor, right? If you take 30,000 as a every month car lease, if you go somewhere out, you need to pay the road taxes and all. Am I right or wrong? That is called as infrastructure as a service. If you take a platform as service, if you hired a car, what they will do? Driver, we need to keep. Then road tolls, we need to bear. Fuel, we need to bear. But the insurance, each and everything will be done by the vendor itself. Am I right?
Yeah.
So taxi, if you hired a taxi, what happened? You go sit and they will drop into destination. Very less effort. In the same way, that is a software as a service, which work in a cloud as a platform service. This is simply what is cloud, what they manage in the particular cloud environment. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? So we have like Azure will have their own portal, AWS has their own portal. To log into the Azure cloud, okay, we have like portal.azure.com. If you type portal.azure.com, where you will redirect to the, you need to log in with your account, okay, so that you can log into your cloud account. You can create your own VMs. How you're installing a virtual machines in your local machine, you can create your own virtual machines in the cloud. Go to servers and search for virtual machines. These are the VMs which I created last night, okay. So which AD SCCM1 clients, simply I just created, it's running. These are the public IP addresses. So that if you have public IP addresses, you can take remote from anywhere. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? If you have a public IP address, you can take a remote from any location. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear.
So Microsoft has, I said the data centers. Data center is nothing but what? A room with a big amount of servers, right? Microsoft has, let me create one virtual machine. If you want to create a virtual machine, create virtual machine. Then it's very simple. What is the time now? 11:36. Let's choose the, create a new resource group for testing. I will give some test. Okay. Then okay. Then what is the virtual machine name? I will choose client one something. Okay. Data center. Which data center you want to place the VMs? Means Microsoft has East US 2 in India also they have some data centers. Okay. Central US, North Central US, West US, okay, East Asia, Japan East, Korea Central. Each and every country, Microsoft has their data centers. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? Recommended others, Asia Pacific, Asia Central, Japan, West India is there. See, South India is there. Is it clear? If you create a VM here, it will be placed in the India data center location. If you place in the East US 2, the VM will be created in the US location. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? Which operating system you want? You can choose whether you want to 2019 server, 2012 server, whether you want Ubuntu server, Red Hat Linux you want, Oracle Linux you want, Debian, CentOS server, Windows 10 professional, whatever the OS you want, you can select the OS. See, the size is not available in the East US 2. Okay. VM sizes. Okay. If you see here, there are some VM prices will be available. Okay. Only one supported model is there for the particular version, and that cost you 52,000. That's very high. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll take one more data center. In this data center, less resources are available. Okay. Because maybe there is a production area, they're not giving the free VMs. Let's choose a different West US 2. It's checking the, yeah, it's available. See all the available VMs which are free. See, if you see, this is a VM with one CPU with 3 GB RAM, two CPU with 8 GB RAM, two CPU 8 GB. Short it by the price. One CPU is coming for 700 rupees per month. Means if you power on a VM for 30 days, they will charge you 736 rupees. Is it clear? If you power on this VM, 2 CPU with 4 GB, they will charge you 2000 rupees. But anyway, if you create a credit card or something, they will give you 12,000 rupees of free money so that you can utilize within a month. Let me select this one, click select. Okay, 2 GB. What the username you want? Okay, let me create sysadmin and let me give the password. I'm creating a virtual machine in which location? US location. Is it clear? Select next. By default, these ports are open. RDP. Okay. Next. Select the normal hard disk. If not, they will charge you high amount of money. Select the SSD hard disk. Sorry, HDD. If you charge SSD, anyway, that's free money only there, but you will be charging some more. Let's choose hard disk. That's fine. If not, then click next. By default, networking will take. Okay, that's fine. Client IP address, public IP address is coming. Okay, fine. RDP is allowed. Okay, fine. Next. Then basic options. Next. Basic options. Then next. Let me go. If you want to do the patching activity, go to the manual. If anything is fine, then next. Automatic you keep. Then finally, you keep next. Then review basic options next. It will review how much price it will be charged per hour. It will give you. Okay, because we selected 2000 rupees, maybe per hour it will charge you 3 rupees 57 paisa. Is it clear? Hello.
Ah, yes, clear, sir.
It's charging 3 rupees 57 paisa. Create. Once it start creating, it will take 5 minutes of time. Then your virtual machine will be ready, so you can connect remotely and you can do whatever you want. But if we create a VM in virtual, you cannot log in from anywhere. Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yes, clear.
Because virtual environment, it's local to your local machine. You cannot my machine, you cannot take an RDP. You and only can work. Okay, you need to form a team. You can create one account later, not now. Okay, then once it's done, they can, others can use. Three members are there. Okay, one can have that credit card and they can create account 1 month, create virtual machine, share with others, practice 1 month, second month, third month. In such a way, you need to rotate and you can prepare. All accounts are created in 1 month means use. There is some, you cannot practice the next month again the same way. Yeah. So it's just creating everything. So you go to the virtual machine section, search for the virtual machine if you don't know virtual machine. Then if you see, still it's creating. See, IP address is generated here. Okay. Still it's wait for until the running state so that you can take RDP to this particular machine. How you will take? Go to run and type MSTSC, then give the IP address of the particular remote machine. Is it clear how to take an RDP? Is clear? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, clear.
So, so do you want to create your own lab or something? Not now, later it, okay? There we have one more video in SCCM data, okay? In a SCCM data where you will have Azure video, how to create your own lab. In SCCM data, if you go Azure lab setup, if you, this is the old way, old video which I created very long back, okay? With this video, you can create like groups, AD, SCCM and all. You can set up your own lab in the cloud itself. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? But not now.
Yes, sir,
Maybe in the
clear.
next month and all, if you want to have your own account, if and some debit cards also accept to creating a free account, okay? If you have a Visa card, or it requires a credit card to create an account. See, it's came to a running state. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Once it's running, go to the client one. Take the IP address of the particular client. Okay. You copy the IP address. Copy the IP address of the public IP. Then go to run and type MSTSC, paste the IP address. Then click on connect. What is the username and password which we given initially at the time of creation? We can use it the same. Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yes, sir, clear.
So that anyone can take the remote of this using, if you have a basic laptop of 2 GB RAM with internet speed of some 1 Mbps at least, then you can connect to a server remotely which is hosted in the Azure data center in the US location or West US location. You can work accordingly. Is it clear? Yes or no? Is it clear how to log in? Creation is fine. Leave about the creation. How to log into VM? Is it clear? Remotely? Is it clear? No, yes, something you need to say.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear.
Once it's done, you are logged in, your session is completed. Do not cancel this session. Okay. Go to run. Go to run. Shortcut is Windows R. Then type log off so that you will come out of the session. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? Go to run and type log off, because now if you right click, you will get an option to shut down also sometimes. So in unfortunately, if you shut down in production, it will may impact. That's better. In companies, the servers will run 24/7. Okay, do not ever restart or shut down in companies. Okay, only log in and log off. That's it. Am I clear what I'm saying to you?
Yes, sir, clear.
Yeah, let me copy the IP addresses of EAD. Okay, in a notepad. Okay, notepad. Let me take the IP address of EAD, then SCCM. Okay, SCCM. What is the IP address? Okay, our domain name. The domain name which is given is praveen.local. So let me log in. Yes, let want to log into AD. I have a copy. What I need to do? Go to run and type mstsc, then paste the IP address. I have. If you need to give your ID, I will provide your IP. I will have on my own ID sysadmin I given, so that domain name slash your username. Is it clear? Domain name slash your username and click connect. Then you are connected to the AD server. I installed an AD 22R2 because in a way cloud I just taken 1 GB of RAM, so that no, the RAM will be less utilized, right? In the 22R2 will not occupy more RAM, so that I taken 22R2. Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Then next, let me take a copy of SCCM. Go to run and type mstsc. Copy paste, enter. See, my ID is already taken. Praveen, if not, you more choice, other account, give the domain name slash. I have one more P is there. Okay. Domain name slash username. I created one account called SCCM admin. I able to log in using this account. So finally, let me log into the first VM in. It will load in sometime 1 or 2 minutes. Server is loaded. Okay. The first machine. See, this is the my AD server, which last night I just completed the installation. Okay. SCCM lab setup installation. You can see these two videos. Okay, how to set up a lab in Azure if you want. You can see this Azure lab setup video, and also in the demo videos I given how to install a lab locally on your laptop. Is it clear? You can set up these videos to create your own lab, and we will take the lab setup later once we have that basics are completed. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? Once the basics are completed, we'll create a lab for us. Okay. So if you want to open SCCM console, go to SCCM server, open start menu. Sorry, it's opening my physical machine. Yeah. Open start menu, then endpoint protection manager, Microsoft endpoint manager. This is a shortcut for SCCM console. Okay, let's open it. How the SCCM console will look like? We said no, SCCM is what we are learning. So this is the SCCM complete console where you can look it. It will connect to the database and it will open. These are the number of tabs which are available. What you need to do is connect remote to server and see what are the options which are available. And I will give you one task that you need to complete. Okay. So now, is it clear about how you can connect remotely? Is it clear? This is about SCCM console. In this application only, our day-to-day responsibilities or job will work. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Our responsibilities, everything lies here itself. Software distribution, you will see here. Application management, you will see application package deployment. This is called software distribution. Okay. Then patching, software updates, where you can see it here. Then you can see operating system deployment, where you can see it here. These are the three main key areas. Is it clear? Any doubts?